Hello, guys. Welcome yet again. I hope you guys are enjoying this beautiful Saturday afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the ACORIA Gaming eSport League, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna be rocking it out here today with the Tier 2. Oh, pardon me, it's Tier 1. I'm a little bit excited already with the Tier 1 Racing League today on the Azerbaijan track, one of our infamous street tracks. Any mistakes, it'll end up in the barriers on this track. I'm hoping you guys are ready for this, because this is going to be one beautiful day that we're going to be having today. And definitely, I'm hoping you guys are all feeling well and awesome as usual. And oh yeah, already getting a lot of support there from the chat there for Prince KB. That's how we love it out here. That's how we love it out here. Keep the energy flowing, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if you are not familiar with this track, oi, this track is just full of sharp corners everywhere. This track makes it super difficult to take any overtakes on the corners. Most of the corners are super blind, and these guys are gonna be having to battle it out quite close by all the time during some of the long straights that we have on this track, which has 2 DRS detection zones, which allows them to use the DRS system twice on this track, which will be from the start finish and after the second corner. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble today. I'm hoping you guys are ready for this. Oh yeah, there we go. And just make sure you grab your snacks, Make sure you grab your snacks. Get nice and comfortable. Just relax a bit. It's a Saturday afternoon after all. So yeah, just gonna get you guys prepared for some action that's gonna be coming up here today. So as we can see right now, the drivers are still getting ready in the lobby before they get onto the track and start off their quali session. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, you let me know, who are you in favor of currently? Who are you supporting the most currently? I can see there's a lot of support for Prince KB, but let's see if we get any other supporters out there for other drivers. Oh yeah, definitely it's gonna have a lot of overtakes there coming from GLX in zone 2. Definitely will have a lot of overtakes, and it is also quite a tricky place also to take some overtakes, but you know what, it's all about getting that initial drive, that initial power being put down onto the tarmac. If you can get that power laid down, I mean, these cars have a lot of power. If you can really put the power down nice and smoothly, you should be able to get real good grip coming out of these corners. Oh wow, that's pretty awesome. Oh, there we go. Kateo is here because of Prince KB. Okay, so the drivers that we have, I'll show you guys right now. Let me just switch over so you can see the list of drivers that we have as they currently lined up in the lobby. Right, so here are the list of drivers that we currently have as they are currently being lined up in the lobby right here. So we've got Jock. Okay, so Jock is quite a feisty guy. Oh, there we go. Quentin Perry, good luck to the guys in Division 1. Damn, those corners, yeah, definitely. They're going to be quite intense. So these are the drivers that we have. So we've got Jock currently here in the Racing Point. Is one of those midfield kind of drivers. He does put out a fairly good fight out there, and we do tend to see him in the top 3 positions there and there, but he's definitely one of our midfield drivers out here. And then we've got G-Funk, which is Prince KB's teammate. This young man has been showing us a lot of potential, been able to work with his teammates, moving up the grid quite well during races. So hopefully this time around, he'll be able to become more consistent as time goes. Turn 1 is going to be deadly. Stay tuned, guys. Oh, coming from Zeal there. So yeah, it is going to be quite a tricky one for some of these guys out here. We'll get through the list once again as the game loads us back into everything. But yeah, so they'll be starting the quali lap. It's pretty much 18 minutes quali. It is a bit of a while, not too long, but it's just a tad of it. G-Funk. Oh, no, man. You can't say that. You can't say that, GLXN. You can't say that about one of our drivers. You'll never know. I mean, he's got pace. He's got pace. I mean, they match up quite well. G-Funk and Prince KB match up quite well as teammates. You know, they both have similar pace. So there isn't really like first team driver to kind of say in this kind of case. So, but we'll have to see on the track. We'll have to see on the track right here. All right, so currently the quali session has started, and you know, this is going to be interesting. So during the quali session, it's that time where we actually get to see, you know, what the drivers would be able to put down throughout the race. So what I pretty much mean is the potential speed the drivers would have during the race. And so far, none of the drivers have decided to even go out of the pits so far. All right, so let's carry on down this list here. So everything is now being reshuffled, as we can see. So we've got right there in position 2. This doesn't mean that they're already in position 2, but it's just you know, laid out by the game. So in position 2, we do have Bro Fire. Feisty little oak here. He usually comes up with real good strategies, and ooh, there we go. We already got one driver coming out from the Renault, and both the Renault drivers going out. So that'll be Little Lock and Ladmine. So Ladmine is definitely, let me just go down to Ladmine right here. So Ladmine is definitely one of those fast drivers that we have in this first division race right here. So have a you know, just gonna have to look out for this young man here on the track. He's definitely one hectic driver out there. So right there, and we have in position 3 we have Skiekski. So he's in the McLaren. Skiekski, our midfield driver so far when it comes to the results that we've seen throughout the league. And we've got Little Lock. You know, he tends to be there and there. We're still yet to see his full potential, and yeah, we'll just, you know, we just can't really say much, but we can just hope for now and see if he will improve, as he does manage to get into the midfield there and there. So currently, as we are on board with Ladmine, he's currently on his out lap, getting his tires nice and warm, preparing them to start his qualifying lap. But yeah, let's go down the list again. So we got Baby. Baby is one aggressive driver out there, and he's also one of our midfielders, but it does tend to pop in there and there into the top positions. So that'll be your top 5 guys. And we got Sushi. Sushi, what a great driver that we have right there. He is so good at defending. So anyways, let's just get on board with Ladman right here as he starts his quali lap. Let's see how he does through the first corner. It takes it quite nice and easy approaching that apex, and so far no drama as he goes through to the second one. Goes out a little bit wide, doesn't hit the apex, gets into the DRS zone. Oh good, gives him a bit of extra speed with that ERS, trying to go right behind the other car to get a bit of a slipstream, and approaches the next corner, locks up going into the corner. A bit of trail braking going on there, but managing to keep the car nice and stable. Ooh, looking all fancy so far. And Let's see how he does through the left, right-hander chicanes. Right, keeps it nice and tight, looking fairly good. Nice composure, stays onto the racing line. An easy early braking. Ooh, goes into it, late break into the corner on the right-hander, goes through Castle, the left right-hander right here. So this Castle stretch right there, ladies and gentlemen, that's where most drivers make a lot of mistakes, and they just punch the car straight into the wall. So we're definitely not going to be seeing any, hopefully, on this coming race. But so far, Landman is doing quite a good job so far, as he is on his hot lap. And now he goes through the last few corners towards the start-finish stretch. Will he be able to get himself? Oh, there we go. We've got Prince KB already going out for his shake and bake lap, which is his out lap, getting those tires nice and warm. We'll get on board with him just now, as we currently are on board with Ladman. Ladman just really, little lock there, gives us our first fastest time, which is a 1:41, and Ladman takes it and goes way faster than he does, almost by 2 seconds, does a 1:39.8. So, wow. Whoa, Marsh right behind Ladman doing a 1:39.3, taking provisional pole, relegating Ladman to second place. So let's actually just get on board right here with Prince KB and see how he, he goes through the track, how composed he is so far. And Ladman is definitely going to be a guy to look out for. The Lion Lamb gets a third place position there by posting a time of 1:40.7. Yo, it's Ryan. Hey, Ryan, how's it going there? Ryan, you've got a lot of good spirit coming out of there. Are you ready for today's race, Ryan? Are you ready? And also Quentin, are you also ready for today's race? For sure, building PC is better. Console. Oh, GLX, best advice, console or build a PC? Build a PC is better, GLX. Building a PC is so much better. Alright, so we're currently on board with Prince KB as he starts off his quali laps. So he goes through the first DRS detection zone. No issues or whatsoever so far. Stays on the racing line. Real clean entry right there, and a good exit going through to the right hand right here. Already got dual spin now, totaled his car. That's definitely gonna hurt him a lot right there. He had to go out a little bit wide there on the chicanes, but so far it's looking fairly okay. Really medium fast exit coming out of it, but so far it's looking fairly good. And we're looking at the times right now, and everything is looking fairly good for Prince KB right here. So he's going to be cracking it out in the back left hand high speed corner. This corner, if you unsettle the car, you definitely will spin out and hit the wall. Managing to really break nice and early. They're having a real feisty good entry and getting a real good exit right there from Prince KB, and we're looking real good so far. Hopefully this will be the lap that puts him right at the top. Here we go as it goes towards the start finish on the last right-hander. Will he be able to get himself into the top 3 positions right there? That it just misses out on that top 3 positions. He's definitely gonna go back into the pits to get that ERS replenished once again. So this will be his out lap, as he will most probably go straight into the pits after getting a bit of contact right there with the barrier also. So far we are almost halfway through this whole entire quali session, and you already have Marsh is still sitting in provisional pole currently. This young man Marsh is quite a dangerous driver, knowing him out there. Shire, Governor Shire. We're getting a lot of excitement out there in the chats. That's what I love to see right there. Guys, keep it going. We're loving it. We're loving the support, and definitely loving the current quali session. Alright, so let's get on board here with our Brofire, as he's currently on his last stretch to post his time. Will this would he have done quite a good job to get himself into the top 3 position? Oh, just doesn't. Manages to get himself into P10, which is a starting points grid position right here. So far we're looking fairly good coming from this driver. As I've said, he is a midfield driver, and he'll definitely still need to push on a bit more. Right, so let's actually go down and see how things are going. As we can see right here, we've got Zeal in the Ferrari, one of the favorite drivers out there. He actually did comment in the chat just now. I guess he was still in the pits when he was commenting and checking out the chat. And let's see how he does throughout his quali lap right here. Will he be able to get himself into a top 3 position? He is one of the fastest drivers that we have out here. Oh, Quentin Berry, no, man. You cannot be bringing in that kind of drama in this, like, you can't say that, man. We just don't want any drama. We want action, young man. You can't be saying drama. So Zio currently is going through the last few corners, and it doesn't look like he's going to be posting a real good time so far. And you know what? You'll never know. He'll just push himself straight into the midfield, looking at his time. And let's see how he does as he's about to approach the start finish. And gets himself into 2nd place. Well done coming from Zeal. This driver is definitely showing us a lot of true potential out there. Oh yeah, there we go, Stephen there, right there, Stephen in the chat right there. Ladies and gentlemen, some of the drivers that I'm mentioning the names of, those are part of the guys that I'm mentioning the names of in the chat are actually some of the drivers that are in this league, and they're actually watching the tier 1 drivers here. So those are the tier 2 drivers. And definitely they are watching out and want to see a whole lot more from these tier 1 drivers, and they want to learn more from them. So far we're looking real good. Right, so let's have a look and see how things are going. And now we can see most of the drivers currently are in the pits, and we have Sushi right here who's in the midfield, and definitely did cut the corner quite deep in there. Hopefully he'll be able to get himself a little bit higher than where he is currently, because I know for a fact that a lot of drivers tend to come out a little bit later on to prove a point, to get better positioning. And so far we have our current leader who still has provisional pole, which is Marsh. Oh, definitely this young man will be going out for another lap or so after this one right here, as he's going straight into the pits. Right, so we got Microstatic right here, who's currently who's about to start his quali lap. Oh, it looks like he might have a bit of damage on his car. Let's try and have a look and see what's going on as he goes straight into the pits. Definitely most of he does have damage, as you can see right there in the telemetry. There's a bit of a spanner, and he was definitely running out of petrol. So far we are already getting a few drivers going out for another outlap. Prince KB also going out for an outlap. To try get himself into the points position start. Here we go. Oh, Quentin Berry. Don't put too much pressure on Prince KB right there. Don't put too much pressure on him, as calling him Helmeton. Hey, that's quite dangerous right there, man. That's quite dangerous. But you never know. You'll never know. He will definitely surprise us, as most probably you are still getting the feel for the track. Yes, definitely it is a 50% race, Quentin Berry, it is. Right, so here we go again with Prince KB. Now starts off on the first DRS start finish. He's about to try out another hot lap for himself as he goes through the first corner, manages to hit that apex quad wall. It doesn't carry so much speed out of the exit, but nice and smooth power delivery, and there we go, going out nice and wide on that second corner just to get the car into gear and place down the power right here. So here we go as he goes through the first DRS and manages to do the same thing once again, just clipping the apex nicely, nice and calm, staying on that racing line without any issues so far. Now let's see how he does on this left-right hander here. This is where he lost a lot of time and manages to get it correctly done this time around, and definitely will make him get up into a better position than where he is right now. So here we go as he goes through towards Castle, manages to clip nice and deeply into that apex, goes into the right, takes another left, and puts the power down on the exit, looking fairly confident so far. Looking at his steering wheel, looks like he'll be able to get himself into a real good midfield battle that's coming up for him. Oof, real good entry coming from him in that corner. Alright, so now as he heads through towards the last few corners of this track, will he be able to go up the chart right here? So let's see, cross fingers ladies and gentlemen, as he goes towards the start finish. Will he be able to get himself into the midfield? Here we go, let's look at the time, and just misses out on getting into the midfield so far. Ladies and gentlemen, if you look at the times in the midfields, they are super tight. They are just divided by tenths and tenths of a second from each and every driver. Some of it it's just hundreds of a seconds from each and every driver. I don't know, have damaged by the way, just went back after my lap. Ooh, microstatic. Oh, that's a bit tough right there. Hopefully microstatic, you'll be able to get yourself into a position to do another lap once again. So Prince KB just manages to just miss out on getting into the top 10 starting positions, and you know what, anything can happen during the race. Quali is just a bit of a hint of potential also to say this is what I'm capable of doing, but this could be another plan placed by this Mercedes driver out here. Ooh, nice good drift coming out of that corner right there. A lot of control. Looking quite tasty, I must say. So, as we have the last minute currently of this qualifying session, we have Marsh, who's still on provisional pole, followed by Zeal in second place, and he's definitely on his out lap. He's gonna try to post another good lap right there. Ooh, that's quite interesting. Now I would assume maybe. Okay, so Prince KB will be most probably going straight into the pits once again, or he's gonna try out for another lap. Let's have a look and see if he's gonna go for it. Barnard, Corsai's not banned. He's not banned. There was a bit of a misunderstanding regarding him, but he's definitely not banned at all. There we go. Prince KB goes out for another lap just to most probably acquaint himself with this whole entire course so far. Ooh, real good drift coming out of that corner there, sideways motion, and you can see he's just really just to get used to the whole entire track, just playing around with the car right there. So right now we have finished the quali session, and we definitely have Marsh in first place, followed by Zeal second, Ladman in third place, and then G-Funk in fourth place, which is Prince KB's partner. Emil in fifth. It's quite surprising that Emil is not in the top 3 today, but we'll get to see. This is a young 14-year-old driver, the youngest driver that we have in this league. And then we got Michael Furey in 6th place, and followed by Little Lock in 7th place, Sushi in 8th. Microstatic taking 9th position there after having a bit of a wobble and close contact with the barriers, and we have the Lion Lamb in 10th position. Oh, Come on, G-Funk. Oh, jeez. Okay, G-Funk, just to note for you guys out there, just DNF'd on that one. But there we go. Landman, who's tried another lap, unfortunately not managing to get himself up from 10th position. And then right here, we got 11th place, Prince KB. You know what? Anything could happen, ladies and gentlemen. Then we got Skepsky in 12th position right here. And then Baby in 13th position. Bro Fire in 14th. Jock, I'm a little bit disappointed of Jock, right? I was expecting him to be right up there with the top 5 guys. But you know what? Could be something else that has happened. And I might have made a bit of a mistake, because this track is definitely gonna punish you for any mistake that you make. And we got Drum in 16th place, followed by Coste right at the end right there. Not managing to post a lap, he'll be starting out last. So he's most probably hoping for a strategy of starting at the back and see what happens up front. Usually we get a lot of accidents on this track, which is a street track, quite a tricky one to lay down the power and to really get the grip through the whole entire track on this beautiful day at Azerbaijan, to say. So, ladies and gentlemen, get ready. Right, get your snacks. I already got my snacks a little bit prepared out here already. But get your snacks, get your drinks, because you do not want to blink at all for any action that you might miss out on. So, yeah. Let's get ready to rumble, because we're now done with the quali session, and well done to Marsh. He's going to be able to get himself all the way up there into pole positions. Ooh, we already got what? Antonio Giovinazzi just right. That's quite interesting. That is quite strange. I wonder. That's most probably cars for the drivers who are a little bit late, maybe. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is our current standings so far, and Marsh is going to be our race leader, and this is going to be one heck of an interesting race here, ladies and gentlemen. So make sure you got everything that you need. If you need to go to the toilet, do it now, because you do not want to miss out on the amount of awesome action you're going to be getting out here today. So I'm getting ready. I'm a little bit hyped. Well, not really a little bit, but a lot of energy is out here. A lot of energy, and definitely the energy coming from self-motivation, low microstatics. All right, here we go. Oh, Given Baku is definitely a fun track, 100%. Right, so let's get started, ladies and gentlemen. It is now time for the race to begin. Woo! Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy. Right. Oh, gee whiz. So we were doing a full quali right there. So now this is Q2. I thought we were in the race. Pardon me, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're in the second qualifier. And so far, we've lost just a quarter of the field. And now we're getting into the second quali. Hey, I didn't get the memo. What happened? Missed out on the memo somehow. Oh wow! Right. So I guess Prince KB had a bit of a strategy out there, just to make quali and don't waste tires, huh? That's a bit of a smart one. I know. I would do the same thing. I wouldn't push that far. Full quali. Oh, this is gonna be awesome. Let's go. Alright, so here we are, back at it again, another quali session. Okay, so we are doing a full quali, so basically it's gonna be the first quali is finished, and this quali here will determine the next 4 drivers that will not be making it into the last qualifier, and then the next one will just determine the placing for the top 10 drivers. Ryan, yes. Welcome, Ryan. And I hope you'll learn a lot. I hope you'll learn a lot here. As you can see, oh, there we go. The Ranger. Let's go. Yes, definitely. Let's go. Oh, there we go. A bit of pressure coming for Prince KB right there. He's still in the pits. Stefan saying Prince KB needs to be on ball. Already got a bit of a few strategies going on right here, ladies and gentlemen, as we have a few drivers who are already out there and just getting the fresh tarmac going. And we're on board right here with Skekski in his McLaren as he goes through the first corner to start his qualifying lap. Ooh, a real good entry into the corner. Doesn't manage to go out a little bit wider to carry out more speed, but manages to keep the car in a bit of a stable condition without any issues, and goes through the first DRS zone. Let's see how he does right now as he comes through towards the third corner, managing to really clip the apex, stays nice and close to the apex, and nice and deep to say, and oh, that's looking fairly stable and clean coming from this driver, staying on the racing line through the chicanes, left, right hander, and nice and clean. There we go. And then as he heads towards the last corner before Castle, this is where Castle is where most drivers make mistakes. Oh, here we go. Go Mercedes comes from Londi way, and great support there. We do really appreciate it. And right here, we're still on board with the McLaren of Skekski as he manages to power through the high-speed left-handers, gets himself onto the brake nice and late and avoids that barrier. Oh, already got a yellow in that. Oh my word, that's not looking good in that second sector right there. But let's hope things are okay, as that whenever we get yellow flags, it means one of the drivers has hit the barriers. Alright, so far we have Skekski right here, who's going to set our first time for this current quali session. Sets a 140. We definitely know a 140.3. That's a huge improvement from his first quali. So he's definitely going to be chilling out in the pits so far. And you can see that a lot of drivers are still out there in the pits, just chilling, waiting to see how everybody else does. I would assume Prince KB and G-Funk are having a chat, some team chat moments to talk about the strategy that they're going to be going through on this qualifying lap, session. And then right here we got already the times are rolling in. We've got Ladman taking second place position of 140.7. The Lion Lamb does a 141.1. That's quite interesting. That's definitely not the Lion Lamb's fastest pace so far. Hopefully he'll be able to set out a real good time later on during this qualifying session right here. There we go. Little Lock just posting a 142.0. Hopefully he'll be able to go out onto the track once again to post a real good time. So let's actually get on board right here with Sushi as he starts his qualifying lap in the Red Bull. So far goes out real wide there to try carry out more speed into the corner, and approaches the second corner, clips it now. Goes out wide once again. Touching the barrier a little bit there, young man. That's quite risky coming from Sushi. Goes through the first DRS zone and looking real good so far. Here we go, King Alpha all the way. Okay, King Alpha. Let's hope Alpha will be able to do something this race here on Baku. So here we go, as we see right here, Sushi does left, right hander through here, looking really good. Gets purple on the first sector. So pretty much what it means is when somebody gets a purple on the first sector, they are the fastest person, the fastest driver to say on that sector currently. And hopefully that purple will motivate Sushi to go a whole lot faster than what he is doing right now as he goes through the high speed left hander right here on Baku, keeping the car nice and stable, not too much steering. And here we go, coming through to the last few corners. There's a bit of traffic going, or should say leading towards the finish line as he gets a second purple sector in the middle sector right there, which is the second sector. Now he's going to be getting, baby retires, and now we're at a little bit of a confrontation right there with KT Static as Microstatic as almost cost Sushi a bit of a problem, Ray. And Sushi takes provisional pole, almost getting himself into a sub 140. He's now currently sitting on a 140.033. And oh, that's hectic. That's quite hectic right there. So we already have Prince KB already going out for a bit of a shakedown moment with the tires, getting them nice and toasty. But actually, let's get on there. As we see, the times are definitely rolling in. And Michael Faree posting a 141.4. Okay, you know what? You'll never know. We still have the last quali to go through, ladies and gentlemen. So here we are. We are now currently on board with Prince KB as he's now starting his quali lap. How will he fare out? Manages to... goes out almost wide there, having to stay onto the brakes. And he carried out a lot of speed going through into the entry of the corner, but so far he's managed to stay away from the barriers and just does it nice and chilled out here. And let's see how he's going to be able to fare out with the other guys, as he is currently has not set a time. As he goes through Casa right here. So far, no drama at all. Looking real good. Looks like he's definitely going to be having a whole lot faster time than what he'd had on his first quali. Oh, Sushi is Verstappen. I don't know. Divine Sushi being Verstappen. Okay. I get you. He is fast. That's a really good fast time right there. Him being Verstappen, okay, I guess so. If you want to call him Verstappen, let it rip. Alright, so as he goes through towards the start finish, will Prince KB be able to get himself into a really good position right here? And here we go, as he approaches the finish line, gets himself a 5th place. Definitely goes a whole lot. Oh no, that is not actually his fastest time right there, actually, because on the previous lap he's given us a 140, punts the wall a bit there on his off lap, as he will be going back into the pits once again to try and most probably push out for another lap once again. So let's actually get on board with the Ferrari of Microstatic. This young man, he's shown a lot of potential in the previous race, and let's see how he does with these medium compound tires, just to really, shake up the strategies out there, as you can see. So, ladies and gentlemen, if we can have a look on the top left-hand corner of the screen, so you'll see right next to the times will be an S and an M, or you'll most probably have a hard. Currently there aren't any drivers with hard compound tires, but if you have the red S tire to say, which is a soft compound tire, that is the fastest tire on all the tracks so far, followed by the medium compound, which is the second fastest tire. Then they have the hard compound tire, which is the slowest tire out of them all, but it can still be a real good tire depending on the track that you're on. But most of the time, the soft compound tire, which is lined with red, is usually the fastest set of tires compared to the mediums. And yeah, so the soft compound tire doesn't last as long as the mediums. The mediums would usually last longer, by around about 2 times the laps that the soft compound tire can. And the hard compound tire usually lasts 3 times longer than the soft, depending on how well you can preserve your tires. And that's pretty much based on more on how you drive. It's your driving style. If your driving style destroys tires, then you're just gonna spend less time on those tires, which will cost you quite a lot when you have to go into the pits. Ooh, KG getting a purple on the middle sector there. Oh, pardon me, it's not KG, it's KQ. Microstatic, he gets a purple in the middle sector. He's gonna manage to get himself out of the position of getting taken out of this current quality session, and he gets 10th place right there. Oof, that's real good lap there coming from Microstatic, 100%. So we can see right now most of our drivers are still in the pits, and looks like Prince KB might be actually going out once again as oh no, that's just Williams driver coming into the pits of Amuro. All right, so far March is once again provisional pole with a 138.8. This is just mad. Wow, microstatic is... look, Ryan, I'm just gonna be honest with you. If you don't, if you're too afraid to take the corners, you know, on this track, you're just gonna post slow times. As far as I know, like, you just have to brave it out and just have the confidence to go through those corners. So you can get quite close and personal with the corners, 100%. And we've got Sushi right there still on his out lap. Let's actually get on board right here with Michael Fourie. This young man right here, he's currently on his set of softs. Let's see how he'll be able to tune out a lap right here. Will he be able to get away from the 10th position and better his time? Or will he be sitting 10th and just missing out and getting taken out for this current quali session? So, ladies and gentlemen, the people who are currently in P11, 12, 13 and 14 will not be making it to the final quali session. So, it's going to be quite a tight one right here between Michael Fourie and Microstatic, as they only have a 10th that separates the two of them. So hopefully they'll be able to get themselves into a real good position. As we can see right here, Michael Fourie is just really blistering right through these corners without any issues or whatsoever. Ooh, having to really get onto those brakes onto the right hander will definitely cost him. Hopefully, he's getting enough time to stay away from Microstatic, because between these two guys, it's just a matter of who's going to be able to stay onto, move on to the next quali, or who's going to be getting left right here. So we can see as Michael Fourie goes through the last few corners, no drama so far. It did have a bit of an issue coming out of Castle with the corner, but okay, well, that issue doesn't seem to have really bothered him. He's actually gotten a purple in the middle sector, so that means he's gone a whole lot faster than what we thought. Where is Baby? Baby is currently... Oh, Baby actually... he didn't manage to start his lap. He crashed out, so he had to retire. Oh, Michael Fourie, okay. All right. Yeah, there we go. As we end the quali session, looks like the bottom 4 guys will be going out. So Michael Fourie just managing to push as hard as he can to get himself out of the that danger zone of being taken out. So that's rough. That is definitely rough right there. So it looks like G-Funk is not going to be able to start in the next quali session. That is rough for this young man. It's very rough. It's rough out there. But Prince KB will be moving off to the next quali session, so that's a real good thing for him. Now it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of which position he'll be able to put himself into. And so far it's looking real great, as he definitely has sat down and planned this through to make sure that it just goes through the qualies and save the best time for last. But yes, see, Marsh is definitely pushing out a real good time out there with a 138.8. Yes, I haven't seen that time come up in a really long time. So, quite fancy stuff coming out there from Marsh, 100%. Right, so the quali session is over. Marsh still has that pole position once again out of the quali, followed by Michael Fourie in second place. Sushi takes third, Zeal taking fourth, the Lion Lamb taking fifth place, Ladman taking sixth, Skieksky taking seventh, Little Lock taking eighth, Emil, youngest driver out there, taking 9th position. Then Prince KB takes the 10th position for now. So the quali session is ended. Now we're headed into the last quali session, which will determine which placing the top 10 guys will be placed in. And so far we'll be losing G-Funk, Microstatic, Brofire and Bailey on this quali session. So here we go, Mr. Saturday, PKB. Oh yes, definitely Mr. Saturday. Right, so let's get it rocking out there. It's time to get on to the last quali session, ladies and gentlemen. Oh boy, this is where now the tension rises between the top 10 guys who will be fighting out for the points. Yes, we do not leave out the guys who didn't manage to make it into the following quali sessions, but the fight that's going to be happening right out of the top 10 guys is going to be quite insane during this quali session, because the further up the grid you are, the better. You know, when you're right there in the middle of the pack, a lot of mistakes happen. A lot of drivers make mistakes, and it will cost you dearly. I'm still on the road. Ooh, Wolf. Way. Yay, Wolf. Drive safely, eh? Don't Formula 1 there on the road. Do not start Formula 1ing everybody on the road, eh? Alright, so let's start the last quali session here on the Azerbaijan track, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, this has been one interesting starting of this whole entire thing. I'm actually quite impressed that most of these guys are just playing it out, just trying to make sure that they don't expose their fastest time, except for Marsh. He has so far managed to, he doesn't care. He wants to set the fastest time and push himself. That's what he wants to do. Some of the drivers are definitely sandbagging, which means just chilling out a bit, not pushing too much. But yeah, let's go, Grant. Ooh, Grant. Oh, that's definitely rough. Oh, there we go. The driver's already coming out. It's only 12 minutes and this quali session can end quite quickly. And Skekski, once again, is the first driver to go out without hesitation to actually set a time. So this young man is definitely out there. He's a man on a mission today. He usually has a lot of mistakes, and hopefully looks like everything is looking so great for Skekski today. The young Londoner is to say, almost home now, should make it in for the race. Oh, Wolf, hopefully you can make it in for the race, young man. Hope you can. Yeah, actually that's quite interesting. Why are you driving and typing, and why are you on your phone while you're driving, Wolf? Yassi, bad example, young man. Right, this is G-Funk chatting. Definitely no, it's you, G-Funk, right there, Grant, 100%. And hopefully you'll be able to back your partner up during the race, hey, G-Funk? We posted one heck of an interesting quali, and unfortunately didn't manage to make it through onto the last quali session. So hopefully things will go out right for you during the race, G-Funk. Mrs. Wolf typing. Oh, okay. That's perfectly fine. Mrs. Wolf. Thank you for taking hands on with that phone. And yeah, drive safely, guys. Hope you guys get home safely. Alright, so here we go. Skekski now starts his quali lap as he's about to start going through the start finish. Here we go. Goes out wide towards the first corner, and just to really open up the corner, drivers tend to go out a little bit wide. So if the corner is going to the left, they go out a little bit wide towards the right, just to open up the apex and get themselves lined up properly to get a real good exit after the exit. Yeah, but lost 4 tenths in the second set. I'm very pissed off. Don't worry, man, Grant. Don't worry, Grant. There is still the race to come. A lot of things can still happen. Right, so we're still on board right here. As you can see, there's other drivers who are already on. Locks up quite a lot there for Skekski, losing out a lot of time in the middle sector, and that is definitely not looking so great. Prince KB. No man, he's not embarrassing us. Yeah, see, Echo, no, Echo. You have to strategize, Echo. You'll never know. You'll never know. You just have to strategize. Sometimes drivers don't push too hard during the quali session just to save their tire wear. So you'll never know. No, he's not embarrassing us. And all right, so we are still on board with Skekski after having that bit of a close mangle with the corners in that middle sector. It definitely won't be giving us the best time that he's had so far. And let's see how's everybody going on the field. Oh, there we go. You see Prince KB still getting those tires nice and ready on his out lap. Alright, so definitely Skekski is not on his fastest lap as he now goes out for another one once again to try and prove himself. He's got a 144. Oh, hey, don't give us stress there, Echo. You're giving us stress there. Alright, so there we go. A little luck, just giving us a 141.4. Oh, Marsh, okay. Just blow us out of the waters, please, Marsh. Just blow us out there. Oh, that is super, super close and hitting the barriers right there for Skekski. Ooh, young man, you gotta push a little bit harder than that. Michael Fourie taps down into the sub 140s and he gets himself a 140 and 139.6. That's looking real good there for Michael Fourie. He'll be starting in a real good position compared to what he started with during the week and last week on this league. So Marsh takes provisional pole once again for 138.3, and the times are rolling in. As you can see, Emil also goes sub 140, gives us a 139.8. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, these guys are definitely doing a bit of a plan out here. Hey guys, hey. It's a little bit harder when you play the game Echo. It's a little bit harder when you play this game on PC, okay? Alright, so let's see how this is going to turn out for Skekski. Will he be able to get himself up into the top 3 position? Oof, just gets into 4th position right there. So let's get on board right with Prince KB, as he's still, it looks like he kind of struggled to put down a time. He might have had a bit of an issue in any of the corners. G-Funk, can you please talk to your teammates to keep that ERS down? Switch off the ERS during an off lap for Prince KB right there. So Sushi yet to post the time. Zeal already going out already. He's on his Zeal posting a 139.1. Oh my word, only 200ths of a second between second place and third place. Landmine takes himself into second place. Yeah, I know my guy. He's also online. Yeah, alright, Rego. That would be the ideal thing that we want to do, Grant. We'll just see if we can catch them ASAP before they run away. So Grant definitely will be interviewing them. We'll try catch them before they run away, because these drivers tend to run away after the race. But yeah, anyways, we're currently here on board of Prince KB, getting into the 140.5. This is the fastest lap we've ever seen coming from him so far when it comes to the quali sessions, and he's definitely proving to be a formidable foe for the other guys, as he's definitely improving as time goes. Real close, almost getting into those barriers right there. And let's see how he's going to be able to fare out, as he's currently on his off lap. He's going to go out and go back into the pit. And we have Sushi, this young man. As he said, somebody said Sushi's young Verstappen. Max. Hopefully Sushi will be the Max that we need against Lance Stroll, who's sitting up at the top in first place position, which is Marsh. You can interview me. Grant, don't worry. I'm sure you can speak English, young man. You can speak English 100%. You can, okay? Don't stress, Grant. Nobody can judge you if you can speak English well or not. We are not all perfect English speakers. Right, so 3 minutes to go. Well, pretty much almost 4 minutes, but 3 minutes 40 seconds to say to go for this quali session to end, and it looks like we still have Marsh on provisional pole, Ladman in second place, only almost a second behind Marsh, followed by Zeal, who's 2/100ths of a second behind Ladman, and Michael Faree. Oi, that's interesting. So this is quite interesting. So we got the two Williams drivers, Michael Faree and Emil, in fourth and fifth. This is going to be one interesting battle that's going to be brought up for the top three guys, as they now have a full team that can actually pose a threat to them. And then we've got Amir right there in fifth place, and Skekski in sixth place. Yes. And then we've got Prince KB chilling out in seventh place for now. He's definitely on his still going back into the pit. Hopefully he'll be able to get himself into the pit and go out once again for another qualifying lap. And then we've got a little Lock right there in eighth place, and Sushi in the Red Bull is still on his flying lap. He's yet to set a real good time for us. And the Lion Lamb, hopefully the Lion Lamb will have enough time to post a lap, as we see. Sushi gets purple on the first sector. Sushi is definitely a man on fire. Oh man, I don't know. I don't know. You guys let me know. I don't know. Do you like brighter sushi, or I've never eaten sushi? I only see it, or do you like just boil it? Because this young man, he's like he's boiling, should I say, or do you like just heat it up? You know, he's a man on fire, I must say. So Sushi is definitely one driver to look out there for. Marsh is definitely gonna be crying a little bit there, as Sushi is a real good driver. He's got a lot of pace. He didn't get a purple in the middle sector so far. Oh, okay, there we go. Talk about purple. He does get a purple in the middle sector. It was a little bit delayed. It just looked green so far. So this is looking real good for Sushi. He'll be the young man who'll be able to get us another competitor right up there into the top three position. Will Sushi be able to take out Marsh's time? Let's see how it goes as he goes towards the start finish. And oof, oh, that is so unfortunate for Sushi. He's definitely going out for another lap, it looks, because he still has a lot of ERS, and he's going to get into DRS, as he now has another driver right behind him, just getting that Sushi's got another driver right behind him. Oh, there we go. So that's another fast lap coming from Marsh, doing a real good job right there, and to keep everybody away. So this is quite interesting, as we have now Michael Faree, who's been pushing really hard to try to post a real good time, as now he starts his next flying lap. Hopefully he'll be able to make a bit of a dent on one of the guys out there. And we've got 30 seconds to go for this qualifying session. If the drivers did not go past the start finish, they will not be able to start another qualifying lap. Hopefully Michael Faree will be the guy to take down Marsh. And Sushi just managing to also just sandwich himself between the two Williams drivers of Michael Faree and Emil. And Skekski retires. Marsh also retires for the session. So that means Marsh is definitely happy with the points, with the position that he's currently in so far. Oh yeah, definitely lessons will be learned between these guys. Rocky Kose, Lara. KB confused me with this quali. Should have hit it at the end of the lap. Yeah, definitely Microstatic. I also got a little bit confused. I thought he was gonna pit, but he's actually gone out for another lap once again, which is quite interesting. Yep, definitely is still new, and hopefully hopefully he'll learn to switch off his ERS before quali, just to build up that energy. We need that energy to clap on the laps. He should be able to get himself into a real good, decent pace, but we'll have to see on how things go for him as time goes. But here we are, the end of the quali session. Michael Farid decides to go into, little lock there. Goes right past Michael Farid, doesn't manage to improve so far. So this is the end of the qualifying session right here, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, the times that we have and the positions that we have so far, that is our starting grid for the top 10 guys. So I hope you guys are ready for this. And for the drivers that are on the chat, please get onto your wheels and actually prepare yourself to race, and thank you for partaking in a bit of comments out there. I really love it. It keeps us up to date with a few other things. Good luck to those drivers out there who've been on the chats as the race is about to begin. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That will be our starting grid for now. That is whoa, that's quite interesting there, coming from Stefan right there. So this will be our starting grid for the race for the top 10 guys, as you look at it right there. So anything could literally happen during this race right here. So we got Sushi. Oof, yeah, see that time, boy. This young man is showing us flames here in the Red Bull, and we got Little Lock there, just cranking out in 8th place. Quite interesting. I would actually like to interview Little Lock at some point. Would be a nice thing to see. I mean, he is American, which is great, and yeah, it's going to be quite a competitive race up at the top 2 positions. As we can see, Zeal has managed to get himself into 2nd place position. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm hoping you guys are ready to rumble as we're about to start the race. Whoop, whoop, finally. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Let's get it cranking. Right, so far, everything is looking great. Session is about to start. Hope you guys are ready. Deep breath. And let's see how this turns out for these guys. As this is going to be one beautiful race, 100%. Right, here we go. Right. So now the drivers are lined up and the race is about to begin, and here we go. Lights are out, and we got the front row managing to get a real good away. Let the driver sketch out. Ooh, a bit of contact. Oh, that's not looking so great. Marsh retires from the session as he goes straight into the barrier. Oh, that is definitely not a good start for Marsh. And we already have a safety car. Oh my word. Okay, right. Okay, so there we go. Safety car, 5-second penalty for Emil with having severe collisions with Prince KB. Now, this is interesting. So now we're going to have drivers having to move up again. Our race leaders out. Didn't manage to brake in time. Had a bit of contact with Zeal right there. With the Ferrari of Zeal on the left. Oh, that is really rough. I think Marsh, since you're on the chats right there, I think Zeal disconnected on that start, hence why the car. Oh, that's so unfortunate. That is so unfortunate, Marsh. So I think it disconnected on the start of the race, and his AI kicked in and took you out on that corner. Oh, that's so unfortunate for you, Marsh. That would have been a real good time out there for you, young man. So currently the guys are under safety car, so they'll be sticking to a specific delta. We won't be seeing so much. We won't be seeing any racing so far, so everybody's gonna, most probably the guys who have had a bit of a collision with other drivers, they'll be going straight into the pits to change their wings and get themselves into another set of tires. Hopefully things will be different for them when we restart the race once again. Oh, that is so unfortunate for Marsh. Oh, I was really looking forward to seeing that battle. As you can see, Zeal has just joined right back in. It looks like Zeal did disconnect on that first lap. And oh, that is rough. That is so rough. Yep, Marsh is definitely completely out. He DNF'd. He's completely out, Ryan. So everybody's going to be right behind the safety car, as we already see a lot of guys going straight into the pits. Actually, almost the whole entire grid going straight into the pits to get themselves sorted out. Prince KB also going into the pits. Let's actually have a look and see what kind of tires these guys are taking. You can see a lot of hard compound tires coming out from these drivers, as the hard compound tires do last a whole lot longer. Zeal never had right to that corner. Yes, Stefan, Zeal didn't have the right to the corner, but remember, when the AI takes over, it tends to stay on the racing line, as the game is quite aggressive with the AI. I saw that Zeal was actually disconnected as we started the race. He did disconnect. We had that message come up on the screen, so it's so unfortunate what happened. And now Zeal is definitely going to be starting from the back of the grid, as he's currently sitting with a hard set of compound tires, and in hopes of getting himself into a good position. So the guys who went out right now to get another set of tires, which would be a fresh set of tires, will be getting a bit of an advantage. Yes, the positions will shuffle up, but the other guys who are at the top will still yet to pit. 100%. Yes, get rid of the penalties while you have safety car. Oof. Oh, that's so rough. Our race leader, the guy who's been dominating the whole entire time, has went out. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, as we now have some drivers who've went into the pits. So the pits now, as the guys pitted, it has shuffled up all the positionings, finding most of our fast drivers at the back of the grid so far. So hopefully things will come out right for some of these drivers. Here we go, as the guys go past the start finish behind the safety car. The safety car will be going on, will be going into the pits after this lap. So this will help out some of the drivers who've decided that they're not going to pit initially. And I guess some of these drivers are ones with the fresher set of tires who didn't pit. Whew. Yo, that is so rough. That is so rough for most of these drivers. Oh my word. It's so unfortunate that we lost out on our Marsh race leader. Oh, it's so hard, so hard. I mean, the damage didn't look that severe, but I think it was quite a big impact that Marsh had. Oy. Stefan, yes, you'll definitely see more banging overtakes, especially the midfield. As you can see, it's quite a competitive midfield that we have right here on this grid. So you just have to watch out for those guys. Definitely Michael Fourie should be able to keep away from Emil with his teammates. So we got the two Williams drivers up top, followed by Corsair in the Red Bull car. So let's actually have a look and see what's going on up front. So he's going through Castle right here. So we got we're on board from Neil right here. So Michael Fourie is his teammate right up front, and then we've got Corsair in the Red Bull. He's definitely gonna try scare Emil a little bit there, our 14-year-old driver, and followed by the Lion Lamb in 4th place. As you can see, the guys are bobbing and weaving, trying to get some temperature into the tires as you're about to restart the race on this current lap. And boy, if you did not get your tires nice and toasty here, you're gonna have big issues breaking into the first corner. Ooh, there we go. This is quite interesting now. How long will Michael Fourie hold back on the guys as he's now slowly creeping forward to try avoid these other guys from going past him when he restarts the race? Here we go, here we go, here we go. Slowly does it as the safety car goes into the pit. Will Michael Fourie be able to get himself a real good position to stay away from Kose? Will Emil be able to defend for his team? Now they're in second place. Oh, I know. It was disgusting, Dandy. It was disgusting. Yes, it was. It's unfortunate. It is what it is. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Already seeing a bit of movement going on here. And here we go. Oh my word. Michael Fourie is really holding up everybody till all the way towards the start line. Here we go, and restart the race right now. Let's see how this is going to turn out as the guys go through the first corner. So far we haven't had any contact. The Williams and the Red Bull side by side into the corner, and so far everybody's looking real good. A clean getaway and no drama whatsoever, but everybody's super close. And I can see that Prince KB has moved himself up the positions as he's gone from 13th position, moved up to 11th position there, right there. So he's actually just on an overtaking streak right here. Goes side by side with the AlphaTauri and manages to take that position away. This is a man in a mission right here. He is definitely hot. And you can see some of the drivers are doing a few more other overtakes as we go through the corners, and this is looking really good right up for the two Renault drivers. They're now switching places. Little Lock and Linelam switch places to give Linelam as the faster driver between the two. Oh, Prince KB just takes a dive in and takes a position away from Little Lock. Ooh, that is quite a daring move right there. Real daring move. What a move that we got from Prince KB right there. So let's see how this is going to turn out as now we go through. This should be able to now split up the drivers a whole lot more as we're going through the field, and you can see all the drivers are now split out evenly enough without any issues so far. And now right here we're just going to stick with the midfield drivers. That's where most of the action is. As you can see, the Reynolds, oh, G-Funk has retired. G-Funk has retired. Ooh, G-Funk has hit the wall exit. Oh, that is definitely not what he wants, as you can see right there. We're already having the race leaders go straight into the pits, and now the positions will change. Oh my word, we are now back once again towards safety cars. G-Funk missing the braking. I would assume there, to actually hit that exit wall, you would actually miss out on the braking points right there, and it goes straight into that wall. So that's rough. Here we go, the Prince KB who's managed to move up so many places after the restart of that race, followed by Zeal right there. Zeal must have had a bit of an issue with Baby trying to get an overtake on him, which is the AlphaTauri right here. But Zeal is one of our fast drivers out there, so he's trying to claw himself all the way up, followed by his teammate Microstatic in the Ferrari. He's moving along quite well, this young man. Michael Fourie right behind with those hot set of tires. So this has been one interesting race. Overtakes, safety car, overtakes, safety car. Oi, 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 oi. Wow, what an interesting one. What an interesting one, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, you'll get them next time. Oh, that is so unfortunate. So now we've lost Prince KB's teammate, G-Funk. Oh, Grant, what happened there? You let me know in the chats, Grant. What happened? Oh, dear. Ah, damn, man. Right, so here we are once again back behind the safety car. These guys have to definitely stick to speed limit, and aren't any overtakes allowed during the safety car, so it's yellow flags, no overtakes at all. So as we now go back into the safety car once again, let's have a look and see the positioning. Corsair still leads, followed by the Linelam in second place, and then Brofire. Will Brofire be able to keep away all the other drivers from his car, because he doesn't have so much pace, but definitely hoping that he can defend for his life to keep that third place position all the way till the end. Yeah, definitely it will be. It's gonna be quite a hectic battle, Quentin, because when you look at the pace, it's quite comparable. But hopefully, both the guys will be able to light up their tires before the restart of the race. Right, so ladies and gentlemen, we are currently back up again, and we are deciding to go out for a set of hard compound tires. Those tires should be able to take him all the way till the end of the race, which would be a real good strategy, and hopes also of getting another safety car once again on this Baku track. You can see, ladies and gentlemen, this track does not forgive anyone for making any mistakes. You make a mistake, you land up straight into the barrier, and that can be game over for you. Woo! Yo! Wow! Guys, here yep, some interesting things happening. Had enough, rather, just end with one serious really taken out on the first corner at the first start, and Drew and I had a... Oh, jeez, man, that's rough. That is rough. I think that was my... Oh, gosh. That's literally 100 meters from the start to the corner. Oh, the quickest race in your life. Oh, wow. Right, so the safety car, if I'm not mistaken, should be going back. All right, there we go, safety car going in on this lap, and let's see if the guys will be able to fire up those tires. Now we'll be seeing a lot of bobbing and weaving from the guys. Now question is, will Kose, being the daring driver that he is, staying in third gear, just revving it up all the way to try and make sure when it changes into fourth gear, it gets a real good getaway. Now the guys are bobbing and weaving to try and get a lot of temperature into those tires. I can see the alpha of the Lion Lamb is just now bobbing and weaving a lot to try and see if he's not going to be caught off guard. And you can see that other drivers are trying to do the same thing, just lining up. And here we go as we restart the race. Corsair manages to pull away from the Lion Lamb, but it looks like the Lion Lamb is down into the slipstream right now, and we can see, we had a real good clean restart right there. We got the two Ferraris getting close, and we've got one car just going out wide there. I would assume it's one of the McLaren drivers, and so far we're looking fairly good. Prince Kevin not managing to keep away Baby now is up in front, so this is an interesting one between these two drivers. As you can see that you got the Red Bull of Sushi right on top of Jock's engine right there. Sushi just wants to make a move, and Jock just trying to open up the other next driver, which is Brofire. Jock takes the position away from Brofire side by side as they go towards the next corner, manages to complete the move, and the Haas is now left to go out wide. Ooh, that is so unfortunate for Broshock, and that's an ultimate move. Ooh, a bit of a collision right there into Castle, and that is definitely going to be a rough ending for Baby, as now he's got Prince KB, who's got a full wing, who's right on top of him. Prince KB goes side to side, almost side to side with Baby. Ooh! Prince KB takes a lunge in, and there we go. And they've got a Ferrari side by side with Baby. And now Zeal is going to be trying to take a lunge in, and here we go. Zeal taking a lunge in, and the next Ferrari going right in, and the AlphaTauri goes out wide and goes straight into another retirement once again during the race that we have right here. Oh my word, Emil retires. Also, Baby retiring. Oh, that is definitely... We're now under virtual safety car. What an interesting restart once again, losing almost a quarter of the field right now. Woo! Woo! Right, this has been one interesting start, ladies and gentlemen, of this race. We've only done 8 laps and now we're back at it again. Virtual safety car this time, no safety car, and they should be resuming the race in a few moments time from now. Oh, we got little Lock just going straight into the pits currently, and let's see how this goes as we now about to restart the safety car. Sheesh. Just Marco, but first we have to finish. Alright, so now we've restarted once again. Let's see how the racers are doing once again. And then now I've restarted the race, and you can see the midfield right there in the top 10 position is super close. And we've got the 2 Ferraris of Zeal and Microstatic who are now trying to put a bit of pressure on Prince KB in his Mercedes so far. Prince KB managing to just... Ooh, Zeal goes out quite wide there, and hopefully he doesn't lose any front wing right there. And now he's changed position with his teammates, and he now has a bit of pressure from Michael Farri. Michael Farri goes straight for it, and he goes straight into Microstatic, and he loses a wing. Unfortunately, that dive cost Michael Farri quite a lot. Oh, that is so unfortunate. And you can see right here, the landman is trying his utmost best to stay away from Prince KB. Prince KB getting that lacquer toe going down the start finish straight. And now we've got a move coming between Sushi and the landman. Oh, and Bro Fire, pardon me. And Bro Fire managing to try and stay there, but oh, we've got a safety car. Oh, wow. Bro Fire losing out in that position. And we're now back at it again on the safety car. Michael Schumacher Kurt, first you have to finish 100%. You just have to finish. If you don't retire, finish top 10. Yeah. So CFO, yes, I guess if you don't retire, you will definitely finish top 10. As you can see, Zeal has decided to go straight into the pits for a set of medium compound tires. This should be an interesting one because now it's going to give him a bit of more speediness, or should I say more pace. And let's see, bro, you sound like a professional contender here. Oh, thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Ryan. Oh, everybody's getting points today. We're giving everybody the points. The FIA is giving everybody points today. If we carry on like this. Danny Brandon. That finishes that, is it? Told him the same yesterday. Jeez. Oh, Michael almost did a Zeal on Zeal. Yeah. Oh, Mosh. Quite interesting. Alright, so we're now currently under safety car once again, and the drivers will be going back again to line themselves up. So the question is now, the drivers of a lot of laps on their tires, are they going to go straight into the pits, or they're going to decide to stay out? Because if they don't go straight into the pits right now, this might be a bit of a tough decision for them, because now they're going to have to pit once again for another set of tires. Chances are will be the soft compound tires, but I'm sure we might be seeing these guys pit. As we can see that the line lamb is still okay with that hard set of tires. Right, there we go. Jock goes into the pits, and looks like he's the only guy going into the pits, but he's only now pitting for the first time. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Ryan. Is reset to the track allowed? Actually, Quinton, that's quite an interesting one. I don't think you're allowed to reset to the track, but then yet again we do have ghosting on, so I would assume, you know, it's a bit of a gray area. You can reset because whenever you reset you ghost, but it's a bit of a gray area to say. But hopefully the rules will be a little bit clearer with these guys, because you know it's a bit grey. Because last time we had a chat and we said no more resetting, but yet again, you know, we did see one driver just reset just now, and you know, hopefully, you know, there will be repercussions for that. But we'll see how it goes. No. On this current live stream, Dandy, he resets. Like we were between, like on on the corner going to after that high speed left-hander. He actually resets after having a collision with microstatic. So when Michael dove in, he hits microstatic and his car went to a full stop and he resets immediately, and that just allowed Zio to go right past him. So yeah, Brandon. But yeah, that's what he did. But yeah, hey, it is what it is. I'm definitely sure there will be repercussions for that. Okay, cool. Now the safety car will be going on in this lap. Once again, we have Corsair leading the pack. He hasn't decided to go out for a pit. Interesting. Hopefully his race engineer knows what he's doing. I think Corsair is going to go for the medium soft strategy. Let's see now everybody's starting to bob and weep, getting those tires nice and toasty, getting everything up and going once again. So, ladies and gentlemen, woo, another restart. So now the Lion Lamb is in the sandwich of the two Red Bulls of Sushi and Corsair. Will the Lion Lamb be able to keep going with the pressure between the two cars as Corsair will be pushing as hard as he can? Here we go. So we restart once again. Almost caught the Lion Lamb sleeping right there. Oh, we've got a bit of a move coming out here between Jock and Zeal. Zeal managing to make an overtake during the straight, and we've got a three-way battle coming up between the two guys. Oh, McLaren and the Racing Point. Oh, looks like Jock is just losing out on positioning quite a lot right here. As you can see, Zeal Microstatic making a move on Prince KB, and Zeal also making a move on Prince KB. The two Ferraris are definitely on fire today. As you can see, they've been close. Ooh, almost had a bit of contact right there between Zeal and Prince KB, as they're now almost going side by side into the corners, and now that will cost Prince KB a bit of pressure now from the McLaren of Skieksky. Skieksky definitely wants to make moves during this opening lap of the restart on this safety car. So let's see how this is going to turn out for these guys as they now go through the castle, and hopefully there won't be any damage coming up, as we have seen that we have a lot of spare wheels on the track so far. The two Ferraris are sticking real close together, and this is working out to be a great opportunity for this team right here. Will we be getting a Ferrari 2 and 3 or something like that into the Ooh, Zeal goes diving in and just backing off. Now he's losing a bit of positioning right there. Zeal slowed down to try avoid. Oh, we got there Prince KB goes side to side with Microstatic going out of the corner. Now the Ferrari has lost a position once again. Another invert happening in the midfield right here, and now Zeal is under the attack of Skieksky, who's gotten a better exit, and looks like Zeal will be going, Microstatic, pardon me, he will be going straight into the pits as his tires are really old. And hopefully things will turn out to be fine for this young man right there as he goes straight into the pits and be able to claw himself all the way back in again. Rain incoming. Ooh, hopefully not. Hey Marsh, no rain, please, no rain. Rain is like a curse. There we go. Now we got the Williams of Michael Ferry trying to make a move on Zeal. Zeal just defending a little bit there. Goes out to pit and says no, shutting the door on Michael. And now the chase is on again, once again, between Zeal and Prince KB. Prince KB's got 9 laps done on those medium compound tires. So that's going to be a bit rough for him now as he comes through to the next 2 laps. Those medium compound tires will start to fall off a bit. Hopefully he'll be able to keep the car stable enough to go through these laps and eventually making another pit. Alright, so let's look at it as we go through Castle, and we've got Zeal on the chase onto Prince KB, but then we also have Marco Ferrari, who's definitely pushing as hard as he can. No ERS on, and we also have the Skieksky pushing to try and catch up once again to Marco Ferrari. Skieksky goes out a little bit wide to prevent Jock from getting any slipstreams, and now we've got Zeal right on top of Prince KB. Zeal should be able to get a slipstream. Zeal smacks the wall there, and oh my word, that's gonna definitely ruin him. Yes, definitely the rain is coming. Definitely gonna have a rainy conditions race right now. So I think that's why Prince KB has not pitted. What a good strategy coming from him, deciding that he'll stay out of those medium compound tires until the rain starts going. Then he can just go straight into the pit with the rest of the other guys and not losing out on positioning. And so far we're looking fairly good right here. So we got Sushi now trying to make a move on the line lamp, but having to back off once again. That's not going to happen. But now we've got Skiski right on top of Michael Free's engine, and Michael Free is still managing to defend his position with a little bit of ERS coming out of him there, and a bit of a lock, trail locking in, braking going into the corner on the right hander. And here we go once again. We got Zeal still there trying to keep up with Prince KB. Now Zeal will be losing out on a lot of pace with that broken wing, and now Prince KB is forever slightly getting closer and closer to Ladman. Ladman is definitely out of pace and shape currently. And that Reynolds, hopefully he'll be able to get things right as he now go through the high-speed left-hander at the back of Baku. Will Ladman be able to keep Prince KB away from him as they go through this whole entire left high-speed left-hander? So much happening. Jeez. Firehawk has damage. Oh, that is so unfortunate right there. He goes straight into the pits, eh? There we go. We've got already a position change between Skekski and Jock, and we can see now Zeal is under a lot of pressure between Jock, Skekski, and they managed to take that position away from him. Now question is, will Zeal be going out for a set of intermediate tires right now, or is he going to wait for another lap once again? Prince KB goes into the pit and is definitely going to go out for a set of intermediates. And we can see right here, we've got a car that just came out of the... Prince KB going out for another set of medium compound tires instead of going for a set of intermediates. As we now about to start the race, side by side with Sushi and Ladman. Ladman takes the position, takes it nice and swiftly. There we go. Stays on the inside. No drama at all. Just really doing it, with a lot of professionalism behind it. What an interesting guy. Done it like a boss right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you actually do an overtake. Everybody giving each other space, a lot of respect between these two drivers right here. Now Sushi is putting pressure on the Ladman, and let's see now how things going throughout the whole entire race so far. As we can see, Skekski is forever so slightly getting closer and closer to Jock. Skekski locks up going into that right hand and now going through Castle. Will Jock be able to keep the car intact this time? He does. As he almost was in an accident with one of the other drivers on the previous laps in Castle. So let's see how this is working out. So we got Bro Fire now chasing Zeal, 100% Zeal, deciding to go out for a set of intermediate tires. Hopefully those tires will be able to help him out as time goes. And we can see Bro Fire is definitely on fire, is about to take on Zeal. Was Zeal's decision a bad decision? Here we go again early. Hello Megan, once again support for Michael, and there we go again as we go through the high-speed left, and at the back of Baku we got the Huss taking that overtake, taking the place away from Microstatic. And Microstatic is still on the hard compound tires. That's going to definitely punish him a little bit there. Sushi goes out into the pits for a set of intermediates. That's looking real great right there. That will be giving Prince KB a bit of an easy peasy position right here. If he can power the car as fast as he can towards the start finish. Will Sushi go out before Prince KB? And we can see Prince KB is going straight into the pits for a set of intermediate tires immediately, and to avoid any dangerous work for him as he's on slicks. Go KB, coming from David right there. Oh, good stuff. We're loving the support right there in the chats, ladies and gentlemen. This is looking real good so far. And then we got Skekski, who's still on top of Jock's engine right here. Oh boy, Skekski, come on. As you can see, these two drivers are definitely struggling a little bit with those slick tires breaking into the corner. Oh, a lot of luck happening. So definitely we'll be seeing a lot of drivers pitting right now for a set of intermediate tires. Oh, that's quite interesting. As we see, Zeal goes out once again with a set of soft compound tires, as he's decided that the intermediates are just not going to do it for him. So, boom, 200 IQ. Oh, definitely 200 IQ. Simon, we don't know if that 200 IQ is really it, hey? So far, it looks like Zeal was on a set of intermediates and he doesn't like them. He thought he's losing out on a lot of pace and decided to go out once again for another set of soft compound tires. Ooh, bro, Fire almost losing the back end of the car. They're having to run a little bit deep into the track, right? They're not staying on the racing line. And let's see how this battle is going to turn out between these two guys. And Sushi now is losing a position against Skiekski. Oh, pardon me. That is Bro Fire. And there we go. Bro Fire just powering through with those set of soft compound tires. Question is now, did the guys pit a little bit too early for those intermediates? That is the interesting part right here. Is it raining enough to actually give these guys a bit of an opportunity to use those intermediate tires? And Drum goes straight. Oh, that is not looking so great. You can't get on board with Drum as Drum has retired, unfortunately, as we are. Oh boy, that is so tough. That is so tough. Let's have a look and see. Hopefully we'll be able to catch up on Drum's car. Ooh, that I would assume in that kind of a situation right there, Drum has had a bit of a tail whip from the car and lost the rear end and went straight into the wall right there. So this is that's rough for this young man. That is so rough, as he's had a lot of supports in the chats, and it looks like now he's going to have to not finish the race, and it's just a matter of who's going to be able to finish the race. As you can see right here, Zealo's made the right decision, goes out for a set of soft compound tires, and we have an upcoming race coming right here, as we currently have Skekski and Jock, who are still battling it out in the middle field right here. So, ladies and gentlemen, this has been one beautiful race so far, and we've already went past the halfway mark, and now we have almost hitting the wall there coming there from Brofire. And we currently have our race leader still leading in this situation, which is Corsair with a lot of pace, 13 seconds. Right behind him is the Landman in second place, followed by the Line Lamb, who's just pitted for a set of intermediate tires, and Marco Fari also pitting for a set of intermediate tires. And there we go, now set it out to ripple throughout the whole entire field to pit for a set of intermediate tires. And now we see Sushi going straight past Bro Fire, as Bro Fire goes straight into the pit. Now this should allow the rest of the other guys now to catch up. As we can see today, Prince KB coming through the last corner of this track, and as he's now going to start going through the start finish, will he be able to move himself up from 10th position, as we have a few drivers who are in the pits currently. Microstatic now is going out of the pits so far. So will this will we be seeing a bit of a fight coming up here so far, as you can see today Prince KB goes right, just manages to come out right behind Brofire, but hopefully still will have a bit of pace. And you can see Zeal taking an overtake on Prince KB, and Zeal is still rocking it out with a set of slick tires while everybody's on a set of intermediates. This is quite interesting right here, and Zeal just makes quick work of that whole entire battle. And definitely now the DRS is disabled. The only thing that'll save these drivers now is just some ERS and slipstream on the straight. And let's see how Zeal is still keeping with the set of slicks. Gee whiz, this young man is definitely, you could say, we can see that he's struggling as he's now battling it out once again with Prince KB. Prince KB gets that position back 100% and gets himself back into the points position without any issues. And now let's see how this is going to work out between these two drivers. Zeal is definitely going to be losing out on a lot of pace. I think it was a real bad idea for Zeal to go out for another set of intermediates. Now he's going to have to go straight into the pit once again and hope that we get a safety car or some sort to help him out after going into the pit. And there we go. We got some guys going out of the pits right now, and the placing is changing. As you can see, we have Jock who's went straight into the pits, and you can see Sushi goes out wide on the first corner, struggling with those set of intermediate tires. And now the drivers up front, the Renault is right on top of Marco Ferri's Williams. Will now Marco Ferri be able to get some pace back, or will he just suffer from the pressure from the Renault right behind him? As you can see right there, they're really close with each other, and we can see Prince KB making another. I thought Prince KB was making another move once again. As you can see, definitely made a position up. As we can see, Brofire goes in for a set of intermediate tires, and Zeal also goes out into the pits for a set of intermediate tires. And that's going to be so unfortunate for Brofire, as he's going to lose out on positioning after replacing that wing. The only thing now that's going to save these guys is another safety car. Quinton, interesting. Oh yeah, he is missing the left front end right there. That's gonna cost Prince KB a lot on pace if he does not get that that wing sorted out right now. Would go into the pit ASAP before anything happens to allow him to get that whole entire thing sorted. There we go. We already got a yellow in the last sector. Something must have happened right there. It looks like Skekski might have had a bit of an issue coming out of the last corner, and so far it looks okay. There we go. We have the Lion Lamb, who looks like he's gonna be limping his car all the way back into the pits, and go straight into the pits, and that's gonna definitely cost him a lot of time for him. And now let's see how this goes out for these. Struggling to go into the pits. So the Lion Lamb. Zeal gets a drive-through penalty, speeding under safety car. Oh my word. Okay, so now we have the safety car once again, the great equalizer, the god of them all, and we already have the race leader who's already went in for a pit, and now this is going to allow the other drivers to be able to actually catch up. So we might see some drivers go straight into the pits, just try and get themselves another set of fresh intermediate tires. And this will be a great opportunity for Prince KB to go straight back into the pit for a set of intermediate tires and a front wing replacement. So the safety car should be going around this track for at least 3 minutes coming up. So this will put back the competitive spirit once again. There we go, coming from David right there. Go Cabello, 100%. Drive-through penalty for Chaco. So, oh my word. As he said, Marsh, it's all about who's going to finish the race. And you can see there, KB comes out last, but that will be undone, as he has two drivers who will need to do a drive-through penalty when the safety car is done. So here we go. Let's see how this is going to work out for these guys. Now the great equalizer, the god of equalizers, is back on the track to keep everything under control before the restart of the race. This is going to be one tricky race. Rainy conditions are never the best conditions in most cases, but they always produce one of the great and most dramatic, epic battles out there. So that's gonna be rough. As you can see, Corsair is still leading. This young man. Okay, in the Red Bull, Mr. Albon, doing your things out there. And Sushi is apparently Max Verstappen. Don't think so. As he is currently chilling there in 7th place. Max. Okay, but we'll see the fire come back up once again after we have the safety car come out of the out of the track, and we resumed the race. So right now everybody's going to be going straight back onto a safety car position as they're now lining up, and now the rest of the other drivers are now trying to catch up to the safety car. If you do not manage to catch up to the safety car, you will suffer catastrophically on pace and having to catch up to the rest of the other drivers. Right, so oof. Oh boy, so there's only one more place which does not have a points position, which is 11th position for Profire. Question is, will he be able to survive to the end to at least make up some places, as we do have two drivers who have drive-through penalties. Ooh, Zeal get a 3-second penalty. One of the first drivers to get a 3-second penalty in this race right here. Oh boy, that is definitely not looking great for this young man. And let's see how things are going to turn out for these guys. And now the safety car is trying to back up everybody to line them up once again. So this will be this coming lap right now will be the first lap that the safety car will be doing. And hopefully everybody will be able to catch up before the safety car finishes off the second lap. Oh, there we go. Go Prince KB from Asanda. Here we go. Some great support coming from the chats also once again. Here we go. Here we go. All right. So, all right. Let's just relax out a bit now. Woo! It's been one interesting race, ladies and gentlemen. Having our race leader, which was Marsh DNF, on the very first corner was quite a painful sight to see. Then we had G-Funk, which is Prince KB's partner, also DNFing in the corner after the high-speed left-hander. Oof, that was quite a tough one right there. And then Emil just having to retire, which is quite interesting. Unfortunately, we did not see that incident between Emil and Baby. Baby having spinned out, we do know that. And then Little Lark also, we did not see the incident that he's went through, and unfortunately having to DNF also. And then we got Droom right there, just crashing out of coming out of Castle Corner and losing the back end of the car, and he went straight into the barrier of this track. So this, ladies and gentlemen, if you've just joined us, this is an unforgiving track right here. This, any small mistake that you make, it punishes you relentlessly. So now we're going back at it again, and we're still under safety car conditions, and hopefully the rest of the drivers will be able to catch up to the safety car, and it will hopefully not restart without them. But as we can see right there, we've got two drivers who have a drive-through penalty, which is Jock and Zeal. That's definitely going to cost them positioning 100%, and they'll lose out. Ooh, Prince KB gets a drive-through penalty. Oh, speeding under safety car conditions. Oh, that's going to be rough. This would have given him a real good opportunity to move up some placings. Now he's going to have to go through the drive-through penalty with the rest of the other guys. Oh, that is such a tough thing. All right, so let's hope things will turn out to be a great restart of this race, as we now have the safety car going in on this lap. Ooh. That's going to be tough and rough, as the guys are now trying to catch up to the safety car, and the safety car will be restarting, and we can see Jock is really getting himself nice and close to the Ferrari, and almost taking out Microstatic's wing. Jock, be careful. Jock gets a 5-second penalty for having a collision with Microstatic right there. Definitely that will punish him 100%. And Jock is definitely going to have to go in for a drive-through penalty. Stefan, you ready for this race? Yes, Quentin Barry, hopefully you guys are ready for this race. Yes, safety car first, not a chance. Let's see how this is going to work out, as now the leader just launches himself out and just pushes through. And so far, we've got the side-by-side action between Microstatic and the McLaren of Skekski. Skekski has just been on some sort of power or steroids, just pushing through the field so far today. Skekski breaks in quite early, goes side-by-side with Microstatic once again, and we already have a bit of a issue that has happened right there in sector 3, as one of the drivers must already had a collision of the wall. And you can see now we've got Sushi, who's right on top of Sushi's right on top of Microstatic now, and this is quite interesting, as he's a driver with a lot of pace. Right, so, and now we've just restarted after the safety car, and the guys have went through their drive-through penalty, and some of the drivers are, that is so unfortunate right there, as we got some of the drivers who have to go straight into the pits, and yet again Prince KB has still yet to do his drive-through penalty, and we can see Firehawk has also decided to go for a set of wet compound tires. Oh yes, tonic deep, yes. Oh, we do. Candles definitely for Prince KB. Candles, please. Candles of hope. But he really did push, and he's definitely still up for some points if things go right for him. But yeah, anyways, let's get back on the action right here, as we see that the line lamb is right on top of Microstatic. Microstatic is trying to push as hard as he can to get away from the line lamb. The line lamb getting a nice good slipstream going towards the start finish on the last few corners towards the start finish, and it's looking really dire for Skekski, as we now have Microstatic side by side with Skekski. Skekski losing out that position to Microstatic, and Microstatic now moves up a notch for himself and gets himself all the way up into a real good position right now. As you can see, there's a few guys who've now pitted for a wet set of tires, which is Landmine deciding to go for a set of tires, and we also have the Line Lamb also going for a set of wet tires, and Michael Fury for a set of wet tires. As you can see right here, things are definitely changing, and this is going to work out for some of these guys as time goes, as some of these guys are still with those intermediate tires, as they're hoping to keep those positions. Right, so now we've got a three-way battle here happening between Zeal, Michael Fury, and the Ladman. These guys are chilling with a set of wet compound tires, and this should be quite interesting because these drivers are drivers. Oh, there we go. Michael Fury goes in for a bit of a dive right there, and unfortunately not being able to get himself into a position to take. Oh, and there we go. Zeal struggles to get out of the corner right there and shakes and bakes the rear end of the car. We're already getting a yellow in the third sector. That's not looking right. Hopefully the driver, whoever it was, hopefully they've managed to get themselves right and they didn't lose a win. Corsair's had a banger. Definitely Quentin Barry. Corsair's definitely had a bang of a race for himself, and you can see right there we've got Ladman going out wide, trying to see if he can make a move on the Ferrari, but the Ferrari is just blocking as hard as he can to keep that position. But yet again, he also has that 3-second penalty, which will punish him. Ooh! Ferrari loses the wing. Oh, that is so unfortunate. Now this will allow the guys at the back to catch up to the Ferrari, as he's now lost out on pace. And now we've got the Renault and the Alpha going almost side by side towards the start finish straight. Now the Renault comes out of that corner, and let's see if the Line Lamb will be able to make a move on Ladman, as he's now trying to stay on his slipstream, and so far he's not been able to catch up. And I can see the Line Lamb is definitely chilling out and not using his ERS, just saving it up for the next time. So now this will allow will Prince KB be able to make up some time as he goes through the high-speed left-hander to try go past the guys who are currently in the pits. Right here, gets through the last few corners, manages to keep the car under control. Not a lot of drama going through the corner, and we can see Brofire still trying to push as hard as he can to keep away from Prince KB, and he's definitely managed to keep away from him so far. And let's see how this is turning out for the guys who are up front right here. As you can see, the battle is still heated between these two drivers, and you can see the pink Mercedes. Oh, pardon me, that's not pink Mercedes, that is a Williams, and it's right on top of the Red Bull. Now they should be coming out of the trees, almost going side by side, but don't come up side by side. And the Renault is now wanting to take action in the whole entire party. As we can see now, the Red Bull is struggling a little bit on pace, and now we've got the Renault, Williams, and the Alpha wanting a piece of this position right here, right now. This is gonna be one of a banger of a race end that we're gonna be receiving here on the last 2 laps coming up. Oh boy, this is looking real tough for some of these guys. Oh boy, that's Landman retires. Oh boy, they had an accident. Ladman and Skekski looks like had an accident there. Oh no, pardon me, it's not Ladman and Skekski. So, that is so unfortunate. The battle between Lion Lamb and Sushi, and the Ladman is now ended abruptly, which ended up Sushi with a bit of a... Oh, Sushi hits the barrier once again. Because, so what happened if you win this race or end in the top 3? The prize is to be won, Ryan. There are definitely prizes to be won. As you can see right here, Sushi deciding that he's not gonna pit, and there we go. Now the crash of Ladman has allowed Prince KB to get back into the points position once again, as he'll be moving up to 10th position. Okay, that's not good for Sushi, as he's pinned his car into the wall and loses out on a lot of places. You get points. There are prizes to be given, Ryan. I'm just not sure 100%. I'm just not 100% sure what kind of prizes these guys are getting yet. But it should be quite interestingly nice prizes, I'm sure. I think top 3 might get interview. You Dandy, stop it, man. Alright, so there we go again. Once again, the McLaren of Jock and Skekski are back at it again, trying to battle as hard as they can, and we can see Sushi is just struggling with that broken wing. Oh, young man, you better retire. It's not worth it. Just retire the car. Right, so he's just going to try to stay in contention and stay in the race to try and get himself some real good points. And we can see Skekski's right on the back of Jock's engine, and he's trying to keep up with the pace of Jock. Jock seems to have managed to pull half a second out from the previous few corners right there, and Jock is just definitely getting better and better as time goes. And we can see right there as the time between them starts increasing, and it's up now by 2 seconds. Now this is going to be quite interesting for Prince KB. The only thing now he needs to do is to bring the car back home, as he does also have a bit of a wing damage right there. So other players are also celebs or Tonic. Really. Tonic, Ruby, no, the other players are not celebrities, but definitely would be really nice to have a celebrity race that could happen in Formula 1 on the eSport league. So, but 100%, if you actually chat, if you guys go out, okay, just go out there and tell the other celebs that you think, the guys that you know are into, racing, to say. Just get them to join in. I think it'll be ideal. Get them to join in. Huh? What do you think? Hey, Dandy, what do you think? It'll be fun to just see a celebrity race and see how this turns out. I think, you guys go out there, go out on their channels, or should I say their social media pages, and post there. Just give them a bit of a challenge to say, we've got a celeb going out. Just, do some things out there. Because, look, the community is more than willing to help you guys out on, if the celebrity is not really that fully clued up on eSport gaming, our Formula One community is more than willing to help out anyone who's willing to want to start racing. Even you guys, you know, we'd like to see more ladies out here also. Even you guys, you can just, you know, join in, and we're more than willing to help you guys out on, you know, just trying to get familiarized with the game. So I think you guys should go out on the celebrity post and just post on their pages and be like, hey, listen, yeah, brah, come and race, you know, it's gonna be fun. 100% fun. As you can see right here, Prince KB is just bringing the car home, limping all the way to try and finish the race. He's definitely going to be getting points. Ooh, Sushi has retired. This might give Prince KB a position right there. Sushi retires. That is so unfortunate. The battle between the Lion Lamb and Jark has pretty much ended. Unfortunately, oh, pardon me. Jark and Skekski has pretty much ended. And it looks like this will be another one of those races where the rain has ruined off everything. Stay tuned for the second division here. Prince KB will be taking the win 100%, as you are saying, Quentin Barry. Question is, are the other drivers really willing to see him take that win easily? That is the other big question. So right here, ladies and gentlemen, oh no, Prince KB retires on that. Oh, could have gotten that extra points right there. And there we go. Well done to Corsair for winning this race right up here. Wow, what an interesting race we saw here today with these guys. But yeah, you know what was the best part about this whole entire thing is the chat's been so awesome, 100%. And definitely from Michael, well done to him. He came from the middle field to taking that second place position. And Corsair, our race leader, well done. Followed by the Lion Lamb taking the third place position. Real good job from these guys. What an action-packed race we had right here. But definitely we're going to be seeing some real good action coming up later on in the tier 2 race. So yeah, so let's start getting ourselves all geared up to say. Let's see how everything is going to tune out. So this has been one heck of a beautiful race today of these guys racing out. Yo, I wish I was them. I wish I could get onto the track or something, but you know what? Everybody's got their place in this one, okay? Well done to the guys. 100% well done. Prince KB will be back again in a few minutes time. We'll be coming back on live once again in the tier 2 racing league. This was tier 1, and thank you for those guys who've joined in, and thank you for the support, and do not forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on the awesome action. And this Casper plays a lot of FIFA. Oh jeez. Okay, all right, so if Casper's playing a lot of FIFA, clearly he is a gamer, but obviously football gamer. And I don't know, maybe give him a shot. I don't know, give him a shout out to ask him if he can, if he's more than willing to learn a bit of something new. You know, it's always nice to learn something new. It's not bad. He can get into it. It's fun. It's quite competitive, and it's quite challenging, I'm not gonna lie. But even though he is doing a lot of FIFA, just let us know so we can, well, let him know so he can join in, you know. It's never too late to convert, or to say to try out. Let's put it this way, it's never too late to try it out. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that will be it for the tier 1 race, and we'll now be getting ready to get in of the tier 2 race, ladies and gentlemen. So watch out, because this is going to be one spicy race. One heck of a spicy race. As we all know, the tier 2 races are super close and super competitive. So we're going to be seeing a whole lot more action. If you thought you saw action now, yeah, think again. Oh yeah, William, there will be another race. You'll see it will be on our YouTube channel currently. It should be going live just now. But yeah, there will be another race with me, Rego, your commentator. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let me start switching over to tier 2. And please do come through. Please do come through to join us in the next race, because this is going to be one beautiful race that we're going to see. So ladies and gentlemen, take care and thank you for those who've joined us. Like and subscribe.